Hi everyone, welcome back to your Orgeat series. Today we are using our almond syrup to transform two basic sour cocktail into an epic experience. It's gonna be delicious, it's gonna be easy, and you can get as creative as you want with it. Let's dig into it. Sour-style cocktails are probably the most popular. They are easy to make, they require only a few ingredients in their most basic expression. That's why people love them so much. If you want to know everything there is to know about the sour template, I leave a link to our whiskey sour description where you can learn everything you need. Today's first cocktail is essentially a variation on the gin sour. We actually covered the gimlets in our very first video on this channel. I will leave a link to that as well in the description. So we are gonna see how swapping just one ingredient and adding a touch of bitters is gonna change completely the recipe, bring it to a different direction and make it a totally different experience. Here is how to make the Army and Navy. All you're gonna need is your favorite gin. I'm gonna use Hendrick's today, our homemade Orgeat syrup, of course, some lemon juice freshly squeezed, and angostura bitters. Optional is saline solution, which is 20 grams of salt dissolved in 80 grams of water. So start in a shaker with 2 ounces of your gin of choice, next 3/4 ounce of our Orgeat syrup, 1 full ounce of lemon juice freshly squeezed, 2 dashes of angostura, and 2-3 drops of saline solution if you are using it. Add your ice and give it a good shake for around 10 seconds. I'm gonna serve this one up in a wonderful coupe. For garnish, I like to use a grapefruit twist, but you can use lemon if that's all you have. It works perfectly well. So immediately, you get a richer, somewhat creamier sensation compared to a basic gin sour, thanks to our homemade Orgeat, which also brings a nice little touch of nuttiness. The full ounce of lemon is absolutely welcome there to counterbalance that sweetness. The angostura bitters, not only it brings a little touch of color, but also an added depth of flavor. I would not go without the grapefruit twist that brings a nice flavor to the nose. If you have lemon, it's gonna work perfectly also. Saline is, in my opinion, always welcome in a sour style cocktail, but you will get an absolutely delicious drink even if you don't use it. So this is one way to transform a basic sour cocktail in something a bit different and a bit exciting for a change. I encourage you to try the Army and Navy. Now, inspired by the Army and Navy, there is a somewhat similar but totally different recipe called the Infante that I thought would totally make sense after the Army and Navy. It's a tequila-based version of the sour with an extra ingredient that makes a big difference. It was created by bartender Giuseppe Gonzalez, and the name is inspired by an actor and singer, a Mexican actor and singer called Pedro Infante. Las piedras paloma. Grab your shaker, let's make the Infante. Start with 2 ounces of your tequila of choice, followed by 3/4 ounce of our homemade Orgeat, 3/4 ounce of lime juice freshly squeezed, and 2 dashes of rose water, which makes this drink extra special for me. Add your ice and shake for a good 10-15 seconds. I'm serving this one in a low bowl over a big cube of ice. For garnish, just a light grating of nutmeg is gonna be perfect. So basically, the same formula with tequila instead of gin and the addition of rose water, it's absolutely enough to set this drink completely apart. This is extremely delicious. Obviously, the rose water brings a very floral touch to the drink that matches the tequila absolutely well. The lime and the Orgeat are balancing each other and bringing that little nutty creamy side to the drink. So you could definitely make this drink without the rose water. You'd still get a delicious drink. I've seen version of the same cocktail with orange blossom water, which can also be interesting. This drink is incredible, and you understood it. You can use that template with a lot of different base spirits and try to add or subtract ingredients until you reach something that fits you. Of course, for this drink and for the previous one, it's always interesting to also adjust the level of sourness and sweetness to your taste because everyone likes it a bit different. I encourage you to try the Infante. So I really hope these videos can inspire you to make your own Orgeat syrup and use it in many different styles of cocktail. Of course, you can make this recipe with store-bought Orgeat too. It's gonna be delicious. I would absolutely love if you let us know how you use your almond syrup, if you make it yourself, if you don't. Don't be shy to leave a comment under. I always love to read you. Thank you so much for watching this video. We are gonna come back with a brand new series for the next one. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That helps the channel a lot. Thank you so much. See you soon. Cheers.